Now at 6, 3 people are dead in Idaho this morning, including 2 firefighters and the suspected shooter. We'll tell you what police there believe led up to that incident. Plus,
I will put that at the feet of the folks who could have made that happen, and that is the Republican leadership.
Governor Kotek blaming Oregon Republicans for failing to pass the massive transportation bill during the final hours of the legislative session. We'll have reaction from Republicans coming up.
And starting tomorrow, you will have to pay more to take Uber or Lyft in Portland. Why City Council is increasing the flat rider fee and how much it'll cost you ahead. Your 6 o'clock hour of Sunrise starts now. A very good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Stephanie Domurat in for Chynna today.
And I'm Drew Carney. Stephanie, you should have been here the last couple of weeks. We got to do traffic all the time while Chris McGinnis was on a long vacation.
Where were you, Chris?
Now you miss me.
The man's back. Where were you? Stephanie's asking.
Georgia visiting the in-laws and then the Florida Panhandle, Seacrest Beach. Absolutely gorgeous. The water, bathtub warm, and it thunderstormed every afternoon, and it was unbelievably humid.
I was going to say, you look tanner than I remember.
I wore 50.
I'm biking with my mom, and it's basically the best thing I've ever done.
It's kind of fun to ride along without any cars.
I love that so much. A great time had by all. There was a big crowd out for Portland Sunday parkways in Northeast Coley and Roseway neighborhoods yesterday. City crews blocked off 6 miles of car-free streets for families and bikers to enjoy. Neighbors also celebrated the opening of the new Roseway Parkway Plaza at Northeast Mason Street and 72nd Avenue. The next Portland Sunday Parkway's street shutdown will be in East Portland on July 27th. What a good time out there. I love that little kid.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's, hey, what'd you do this weekend? Well, the greatest thing I've ever done in my life.
I know. That's a high bar. That's pretty good.
I actually ran through that stretch of 72nd Avenue yesterday morning on my long run. And I was like, obviously just back from vacation, so I didn't know exactly what was going on. All the tents were set up. Everybody was raring to go. And obviously they had a big turnout. That was cool.
You just kept running, though. You didn't stop?
I wanted to stop. It was warm, but yeah.
You were dedicated to your goals.
Yes.
Good job, Chris. Love it.
Well, this is the time of the morning to get outdoors and accomplish some things. We are talking about a hot afternoon. We actually have a heat in the 60s currently. Take advantage. We have an impact alert up from noon to 8 p.m. today for the rising numbers. 95, your expected high after hitting 90 yesterday. Notice tomorrow we start to cool off somewhat.
Nice.
Rod, thanks for that. The cool down, that is.
Yeah, nice.
The cool down, that is. All right, the drive heating up. I-5 from Clark County. There's the live look at SR-14 in the interstate bridge. That's our biggest slow spot. And for right now, it's not actually that bad. 14 minutes get you in from Main Street down to the Fremont Bridge.
You know, in the old days of the Sunrise Show, in the olden days, we would say goodbye at this point. But Stephanie, you're lucky now. You get to be a part of 2 more hours of Sunrise.
I know.
If you want to be a part of the action as well, you got to tune over to KGW Plus. KGW Plus is the only spot to check out our 7 to 9 o'clock hours. We will join you there in 2 minutes.
Local and national headlines. We'll see you there.
And what?
Traffic.